We need to make housing an issue in the election because right now it's not. Both Democrats and Republicans have essentially the same housing policy. Both parties are in danger of completely alienating if they continue to serve the banks and not the people.
There are folks all around the country doing versions of this work, and it's an opportunity now for us to all start working together in a more direct way. Most major cities around the country, so folks from Atlanta, New York, Boston, parts of New Jersey, California, Florida, Arizona, people from all over the country, St. Louis, are all converging in D.C. To deliver, again, a very direct message, which is get rid of Edward DeMarco, who oversees both Fannie and Freddie. We need a change in leadership. Obama is able to actually appoint a new leader. We're going to meet about 150 or 200 other folks from all around the country who are going to meet in D.C. and deliver a very direct message to Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac headquarters that they need to change the way they're doing business. We've got the Vinje family, John Vinje and Lucinda Adams, a husband and wife in Bloomington, who are facing eviction at the hands of Freddie Mac and U.S. Bank. So we're going to drive all the way to D.C. and deliver a message to their national headquarters.
We're staying in our house. We're not leaving until U.S. Bank negotiates in good faith, or they're going to put me in my coffin, one or the other, because this is my house and they can't have it.
Bobby Hull is a homeowner who won his home in February, an impossible victory after the end of the redemption. And he's as excited as anybody to go to D.C. and deliver a direct message. And he won his home. So one of the most exciting things about this movement is it's not only people who are facing imminent and immediate eviction, it's people who have won their house, who are still pushing forward and fighting for others.
So the bank called me yesterday, and they said, Mr. Hall, your celebration tomorrow is a celebration. It's not a going away party. And they said, are you happy now? And I said, no. I want my money back. I want all my neighbors to stay here with me.
As Bobby says, I want my money back. That's become his trademark quote. What he means by that is we've bailed out the banks. We've given them billions, if not trillions of dollars to help keep them afloat when they had a crisis. We need that same type of bailout. White folks who were falling out of the middle class for the first time, and now they're feeling for the first time in their history, certainly in their lifetime, a sense of loss and anger. Their country's being ripped away from them. People of color in this country largely have never been actively included in that ideological image of what America is. 84% of African American wealth has disappeared since 2004, largely because what little wealth black families did have was tied up in their homes, making issues the focus and not making elections the focus.
And that if people want any legitimacy as elected representatives that serve the people, they better be talking about the foreclosure crisis, and they better be talking about, you know, millions of vacants and homeless families that have nowhere to live.
It matters less who you put in office and more about where you push them. Politicians respond to pressure, and if we can put the pressure we want on, build that, then it doesn't really matter who we elect.
Occupy was a high tide movement moment, and there was a lot of activity and energy. Now that tide has retreated a bit, and what we have left are tide pools, but these tide pools are filled with the same water, and there's been an intermingling of networks and movements. And I think the next time the tide comes in, we're going to be better prepared to take advantage of those opportunities.